Have you ever felt like something was watching you? What if it's not just your imagination? My name is Lara, and I wish I never had to share this chilling tale. It started simply enough. One night, a single white dahlia appeared on my doorstep, perfectly untouched. I thought it was a prank or maybe a stalker trying to rattle me. I tossed it away and locked my door, but that was just the beginning. The next night, a yellowed videotape showed up in my kitchen, no label, just mystery. When I played it, I watched my living room through a tiny hole, my life recorded without my consent. Strange sounds interrupted the silence. A faint shadow flickered on the screen. Fear gripped me, but it spiraled deeper when I started finding newspaper clippings of my own words, notes that toyed with my sanity, always ending with, "You can't lock out what's already inside." Panic led me to the police. They took my report seriously, or so I thought. Hours later, my phone rang, but the voice on the other end was mine. My laughter echoed back at me, twisted in a way that felt foreign yet unnervingly familiar. One dark night, I decided against turning on the lights and instead sat in the dark, listening intently. That's when I heard it scratching inside the walls. Initially, I dismissed it as pests, but an icy realization dawned on me. Something or someone was living in those walls, mimicking voices and memories. It called out to me using the familiar tones of my loved ones. My life became a game of cat and mouse. One morning, I found a box with a key, the label read, "For when you decide to open." Curiosity got the better of me, leading to a horrifying discovery. A fingernail that belonged to no one I knew, along with a note that chilled me to the bone. The feeling of paranoia settled in, even when I moved apartments. It didn't matter. The recording continued, watching me, learning me. Then came an uninvited visitor. Rain pounded on the windows as I heard the soft click, the bedroom window unlocking. My heart raced. I could feel it approaching, whispering through the crack in the door, desperately trying to sound warm and friendly, but it was far from human. It pushed its head through, a grotesque imitation of myself, and uttered the most chilling words. "Open up, I am you." I knew then that this creature didn't just want to frighten me. It was studying, waiting for the moment it could take my place. When it entered my room, it slipped seamlessly into my life, effortlessly blending into my past as if it knew me better than I knew myself. The moment it struck, I felt my very essence being torn away. I was left hollow, a shell of a person. My voice, my laughter, everything I was became part of it. Now, when my loved ones hear my voice calling from outside, they'll think it's me, but I'm not there anymore. Police will label it a homicide, but what they won't understand is the real danger lies not in mere surveillance, but in something that learns, adapts, and waits. If you start to hear your own voice echoing back at you, if laughter emerges from shadows, remember. Don't respond, lock the doors. That imitation isn't just a watchful eye. It's a hungry predator waiting for the perfect moment to strike. What would you do if you found your own laughter outside your door? Share your thoughts and keep the conversation going.